Hey guys, you're on the reset. It's Travis Epic. We're gonna learn something together. Anyhow, there's a conversation I've been wanting to have, and it's about doing something. Just do it. Do it. We all know that person, or we've all done it to ourselves, and made excuses why we haven't done anything yet. We haven't made a YouTube video yet. We haven't streamed on Twitch today, or we haven't made that song, or we haven't made that video game, or haven't started our business. There's something we haven't done that we really want to do, and we always make excuses. I don't have time. Well, I don't know where to start. Oh man, I just got so many other things to do. I'm not skilled enough. You know, there's always excuses, whatever they might be. Because if you want to do it, you're going to do it. And it's a mentality thing, and that's really what it is. Try to flip it. For me, I have time management issues. I really do. And even making this video, I gotta figure out and plan ahead and make sure I'm doing it when I can. I produce content on here, on YouTube. I stream on Twitch. I teach game development, help run a game conference. I do summer camps with kids. I have to figure out my time. When I catch myself saying, oh, I don't have time to do that, I'm like, gotta flip it. That's my initial thought. That's not how I want to be. That's just my reactive thought. So I have to flip that and be like, I need to plan out my day-to-day. Or I need to plan out my week. I need to work on my time management skills. I need to learn something instead. I need to learn to do what I need to do because I want to do it. I don't want to make excuses. If you think of something and there's something that pops in your head when you have trouble getting to do the thing that you want to do, whatever it may be, you don't have to, but I challenge you to write it down. And if you want to share in the comments, share it in the comments what you're having trouble with. Instead of making a negative, flip it. You know, make it a positive. Let's do it right. Whatever yours might be. It's one thing to get things started. It's one thing to, you know, get off your feet and start kicking a little bit and doing things. The second thing is actually getting it done and putting it out there. Because there's that fear of putting it out and exposing yourself. And a lot of times we want to hold things in a little bit too long. And this is something I teach in my game development classes, and I repeat over and over and over and over and try to nail it in people's heads. You've got to eventually put something out. If you're sharing something or creating something you want to share with the world, or share with your audience, or you have an audience for it, you've got to let them have it eventually. You've got to expose them to it. If it's a YouTube video, if it's you being on Twitch, or if it's a video game, or whatever it may be that you're building, you got to share it. You got to call it at some point and be like, this is done. Not finished, like not 100% polished, not polished out and, you know, perfect, but done. And once it's done, you can put it out there. Because if you're never putting anything out, no one's ever going to see it. You got to do it. And I feel like I'm preaching to myself because I got to do this to myself too. And I tell this to everybody else, and I need to start listening to my own advice sometimes. But you've got to put things out there. You've got to let it go. So, like I said, if it's a video game and you know there's some bugs in it, but it's not game crashing and it doesn't kill your game, go ahead and release your game. Start building a new game. If it's a YouTube video that you're making, make another one. Yeah, you might want to edit a couple things and do a couple more touch-ups. Put it out there, make a new video. Take that time that you're investing into that single thing and make another one. You've already learned those things. Change your workflow, make sure you finish them better the next time. Refactor how you're operating on things so you don't have to do those things again. For example, for me, I've learned I need to talk about or think about what I want to talk about in these conversations because I kind of wing everything. So sometimes I have to write up a little script or write out a topic, bullet points of what I want to say because for me, I love winging things. I like to go off the top of my head. So you'll hear me say so a lot too, but don't give yourself extensions. Hit a deadline. Be like, I gotta get this out by then. And if your editing isn't quite up to par, and it's just a little under your touch-up, just put it out. Make another one. Get better, get faster. Keep learning. We had to do it when we started writing. We had to learn. I was little scribbles, you know. But then, as you get better, you can write print, and you can write in cursive, all that kind of crazy stuff. When you first started typing, probably one key at a time. Then you learn home row, and then you start flying through, and now you probably would type one-handed, and then you can text in your pocket with your phone. It gets easier for you the more you do it. But for you guys, I want you to challenge yourself to stop making excuses and, you know, making a positive spin on those things that you're hindering yourself for. So, and two, make sure you're putting the stuff out there. Give yourself either a timeline or a deadline, and make sure it goes out. Put it out there, make your content, get started. Hope you learned something. And if you did, make sure you hit the subscribe button, ring our bell. It'll help you out. We're going to keep putting out content for you guys. If you enjoy this time, make sure you head over to Twitch. Catch me Monday, Wednesday, Friday usually. I'll let you know ahead of time. But Monday, Wednesday, Friday, sometimes Saturday, and in between. Sometimes I stream with my kids. But make sure you check that out.